What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre, a podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for your continued support of the channel. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Again, I am almost at 900 subs. I'm almost at 900 subscribers. So help your boy out and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. I'm not too thrilled right now. Not too thrilled. My last video I did was supposed to be my last one until I came back from vacation. But unfortunately, due to this winter storm that has hit the tri-state area, my flight was canceled. I was supposed to go to Mexico for vacation to celebrate my girl's birthday. Unfortunately, due to this nor'easter, you can say, plans got derailed, flight was canceled, the whole shebang. So I'm a little, upset right now, but we gonna make the best of this thing. So I said I'm not going to spend the whole week out of work and don't do anything about it. So I intend to still try to enjoy myself the best way I could. And I figured, why not, since I'm home, bored out my mind and can't go out because of the snow, why not, talk some sports with y'all? So that's what's on the agenda right now. And as you can see from the heading, I got some unrivaled talk to speak on. I'm going to give my opinion on the NBA MVP race right now. There's a lot of interesting names on there, but I'm going to surprise y'all with my choices for MVP right now. Money Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather has decided to come out of retirement and return to professional boxing, not the exhibition shits, even though he's going to do an exhibition sometime this year with Mike Tyson. But after that, he's supposed to be going back to professional fights. So I'm going to give my opinion on that as well. So let's start, shall we? Unrivaled. Again, y'all know how I give it up when it comes to women's basketball on this platform. I support women's basketball to the fullest. To be quite honest with you, I support women's basketball more than I do the niggas. Like, I'm not even going to hold you. More fundamental, more passion, and they play way, way, way harder. Way, way harder. Let's just call it what it is. But Unrivaled is starting to get very spicy because we are now, I think this week wraps up the regular season. I think next week the playoffs start and only 6 teams make the playoffs. Only 6 teams and 5 spots have already been taken. 5 spots have already been taken and there's only one spot left. There's only one spot left for Unrivaled. And I am very much excited for these playoffs. Very much excited. Let's see if I could pull up the standings real quick. Hopefully y'all can see that. As you can see, the Phantom is number 1, 10-3. The Laces are 9-4. The Mist is 8-4. They play tonight. No, not tonight. They play the 27th. Pardon itself. They play the 27th against Vinyl. The Breeze is 6-6. And the defending champs, the Rose, is 6-7. They clinched their spot last night after defeating the Laces. So again, Vinyl, Hive, and Luna Owls, those 3 teams are fighting for that final playoff spot. The Phantom have already clinched the 1 seed. So they already are headed to Brooklyn for the semifinals. So they got that pass already. So I'm eager to see how this is going to play out. But yes, like this, the regular season is getting spicy. The Barbie Angel Reese has returned. And she has made an impact. She has made an impact in her return. To be honest with you, I think she got robbed in what game was it? I think it might have been the first game she returned against the Hive. Me personally, I think the Rose should have won that game. She got a clean steal on Sonia Citron, and for some reason they caught the foul, which was crazy to me. But yeah, I think they shitted on Angel Reese for that. That was a crime because that was a highway robbery. She took Sonia Citron cookies, and they somehow called the foul. And obviously, we know how that game ended. She made an impact last night against the Laces. And then Chelsea Gray, the point guard that she is, has been putting on a clinic this year in Unrivaled. Obviously, we know she won the one-on-one tournament, won herself $250,000, and dropped 30-something points yesterday. I think she made about 10 threes last night, 10 or 11 threes in that game. And she sealed it with that jumper at the end. It's funny to me because I remember a few years ago, people were saying that Chelsea Gray was washed. Like, it was so many people saying that she was washed. And clearly she's not, because look at what she's doing. Still playing at elite level. It don't matter if it's in the W or it's in Unrivaled. She has been killing it right now. And I'm just enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying it. But like I said, they're the defending champs. So even though they're the 5th seed right now, I would not want to play them come playoff time next week. I would not want to play them. So I don't know how the seeding thing plays out, even though I do know that the Phantom is the number 1 seed right now, and they're already going to Barclays already. So I guess they already clinched the number 1 spot. And Kelsey Plum, Aaliyah Boston, Kiki has been showing out. The baby ghost is what they call her. Tiffany Hayes has been showing out. That whole team has been killing, except Dana Owens, because obviously she's hurt. But everybody else on that squad has stepped up. The Mist is doing their thing, obviously, with Stewie. Like, Stewie looks... This is the healthiest I think I might have seen Stewie in quite some time. I think in the past 2 or 3 years, this is the healthiest I might have seen her. And then again, after this, she's going right overseas to play. Which is crazy because the WNBA season is supposed to start in April. But I got some WNBA talk at the end of this to speak on as well. But yeah, yes, indeed. Yes. Alicia Gray, fire. Arike, fire. The Mist is going to be a dangerous squad. But again, it's only 1 spot left. And that's the Hive, that's the Vinyl, and the Luna Owls. I love the Luna Owls. The 2 crash out queens, Marina Mabry and Skylar Diggins. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for them to get that last spot. I'm pulling for them, but something tells me. Let me hold on. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to that list, man. Let me go back to hold on a second. Let me go back to that standings. Hold on a second. I mean, the Hive right now, don't sleep on the Hive right now. Do not sleep on the Hive. I definitely think it's going to be between the Hive and the Vinyl. I definitely believe it's going to between. I definitely believe it's going to be between them two. The Vinyl has been killing shit too. Ray Burrell has been showing out. Ryan Howard, obviously, we already know how formidable she is. Teaspoon as their head coach, like I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea, but I'm very much excited for it though. I'll tell you that much. Very much. I'm very like I'm loving Unrivaled this year. Cause the players that played in the W that wasn't getting the notoriety, they're getting it in Unrivaled. It's a lot of players that are killing it in Unrivaled, and they're getting their flowers in the process. Like not the usual suspects, like the unsung heroes that's killing shit. Like Ray Burrell, for example. Tiffany Hayes has been killing. What's her name? I'm trying to think. Sonia Citron, she's been killing it in Unrivaled. Kiki has been killing it in Unrivaled. I'm trying to think of some names like the unsung, like the unsung heroes. I'm trying to think. Aaliyah Edwards, another one. She's been killing it. Like it's unfortunate with the Luna Owls because if only Nafisa was healthy, like if Queen Fee was healthy, you got Nafisa, you got Skylar, you got Marina Mabry, Aaliyah Edwards. I think their record would be a whole lot different if Nafisa was healthy. I'm almost certain that would be the case. I'm almost certain that their record would be better. But I can't wait for the playoffs. I can't. Salute to Lisa Leslie because she has done an amazing job with the commentating. She has done an exceptional job. So definitely got to salute Lisa Leslie. Okay, next, the NBA MVP race. Me personally, and the reason why I thought of this was because shout out to my guy, Chris LeBron from Off the Ball podcast, somebody that I've been able to network with for a while. Snowman, what's up? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I am in a blizzard right now, so I decided to go live. I usually do pre-recordings, but I'm in the midst of a blizzard. I'm bored out my mind, so I said, you know what? Let's go live. Why not? But yeah, my boy Chris LeBron from Off the Ball podcast. I'm shouting him out, and I'm plugging his podcast as well. Go check him out. Chris LeBron, Off the Ball podcast. Me and him was chopping it up yesterday, and he had just asked me, like, yo, like, who do you think wins the MVP this year? And I told him straight out, me and my honest opinion, I'm sick of the usual suspects. I'm tired of the usual suspects for MVP. So I don't care for Nikola Jokic. I don't care. I'm not interested in him winning another MVP. I'm not interested in Shea Alexander for MVP. I don't care. I honestly don't care about him being in the MVP race. The two people that I have in the MVP race is going to shock y'all. And I'm going to surprise y'all with these names right now. I'm going to surprise y'all with these names right now. Y'all might agree with me. Y'all just might agree with me with these names, but you know, it is what it is. Shout out to my man, Uncle Dub. Yep, we are sick of the usual suspects. Yes, I am very tired of the usual suspects. I'm tired of the same damn names. Miss me with Luka. Miss me with SGA. Miss me with Jokic. I got the names for you. I got the names for you. And who knows? Y'all might agree with me. Y'all might agree with me. So how about we try this on for size and tell me what you think. You see these two guys? Cade Cunningham, Victor Wembanyama. Those are my two front runners right now for MVP. Cade Cunningham has the Detroit Pistons looking very scary at the moment. Who would have thought that the Detroit Pistons will be the number one seed in the Eastern Conference? Now, obviously, they started the season very strong. Did any of us believe that they will sustain it? Did we all? Listen, we're past the All-Star break. And this is the time when people really start paying attention to the NBA, because the old saying is the regular season don't really start until after All-Star break. Did anybody think that after the All-Star break that the Detroit Pistons will still be the number one seed in the Eastern Conference? And Cade Cunningham is responsible for that. Now, yes, he has help, but obviously somebody has to be the leader. And look at those numbers. My man is averaging almost a double this season. I'm tired of the usual suspects. You can't tell me that Cade Cunningham does not deserve to be in the MVP conversation. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that at all. Here's another name for size. My young boy, Wemby. Now, some of y'all may deem that as me being biased because I'm a Spurs fan, but I'm keeping it funky. Look at what Wemby is doing this year. The Spurs are the number 2 team in the Western Conference. They're number 2 in the Western Conference. Who would have thought that the Spurs would emerge this well, this quick, to be a legit threat for the NBA championship? And the crazy thing is, I had this conversation with my dad and my OGs a few weeks ago. And we were on our way to Philly for the Sixers and Knicks game. And I told them, I said, do not be surprised if the Spurs somehow upset the Thunder. Because, see, me, in my honest opinion, I think the Thunder had their 15 minutes of fame. I think they had their 15 minutes of fame. They won their championship last year. I don't think they get to the finals this year. Not if my Spurs got anything to say about it. Now I get it. I think the Spurs are 4-1 against them in the regular season. Me personally, I don't really think much of that because I think, what was it, one game, I think SGA didn't play, so I get that. But if any team in the West has the formula to beat OKC, it's San Antonio. And the one thing that I so I'm not gonna say that I hate, but I'm hurt by is that Coach Pop is not on that sideline. Shout out to Mitch Johnson. Shout out to Coach Mitch. He's done a great job with this Spurs team. My boy Wemby, obviously, y'all know how I feel about him. Shane Penny. For those of y'all that don't know, he actually played in a basketball tournament that I actually coached in years ago. Shout out to Camp Friendship. My Uncle Fish. Camp Friendship family forever. That's where he got his break. He got his break at Camp Friendship. And now look, we have a Camp Friendship alumni in the NBA. Him and his brother, Julian and Justin Champagne. So shout out to the twins. I had to shout them out. But yeah, I think the only team that can probably dethrone OKC is San Antonio. But Wemby has to be healthy. Obviously, that's the key. Wemby has definitely got to be healthy. He's got to be healthy. So, again, if it's one team that can dethrone OKC, it's San Antonio. Sam was good. Was good, my guy. Was good. But yeah, my MVP race is Cade Cunningham and Victor Wembanyama. Those are my two choices. Don't come to me with SGA. Don't come to me with Joker. It's time for some young, fresh blood to win MVP. Because it's not like they don't deserve it, because they do. I'm telling you, I am tired of the usual suspects. It is annoying at this point. You can't keep saying you're embracing the future of the league, but yet the same motherfuckers keep winning MVP. We're tired of it. It is time for some new, fresh blood. It sounds like somebody that's being a realist. That's what it sounds like. I would have said this even if I wasn't a Spurs fan. It's the truth. We are tired of the same fucking names winning MVP. We're tired of it. You can't embrace the future if yet the same people keep winning. We're tired of it. We're tired of it. The season is not over yet, so we don't know how many games he's going to play. Remember, the rule is if you miss 65, what is it? You got to play at least 65 games or some shit like that. The season's still going. We don't know how many games Wemby going to play. But again, he's my second choice for MVP. Cade Cunningham is my first choice. So it's not even Wemby that's my front runner. It's Cade Cunningham that's my front runner. So what you got to say about that one? He's played more games than Wemby. So yeah, those are my two choices for MVP. And listen, don't shy away from Jaylen Brown with Boston. I honestly wouldn't shy away from Jaylen Brown because he's actually doing his thing too. You like that, huh? You like that, huh? Because Oklahoma State, right? Yeah, you like that one, huh? Yeah, I know that's right. The Wemby one you didn't rock with, but Cade Cunningham you rock with. Why? Because it's Oklahoma, right? Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right. I get it. You got to rep the home team. I get it. I completely understand. You got to rep the home team. I get it. I completely understand. I do. I completely do. And he deserves it. So it's not like he don't. I'm just saying I'm tired. I'm just saying I'm tired of the same motherfuckers winning. The usual suspects. No, no, no. It's time for some fresh blood. It's time for the new young gunners to win. It's time. And I think it starts this year. It should start this year. So those are my picks. Cade, Wemby, and again, I'll throw Jaylen Brown in there too. Because listen, who would have thought Boston would be where they are with JT out? Who would have thought? I don't think anybody was saying Boston was going to be formidable with Jason Tatum out. And look what Boston doing. I think Boston right now is, if I'm not mistaken, let me check on my phone real quick. Let me check on my phone real quick what the standings is for Boston. Boston right now is currently the second seed in the Eastern Conference. They are a full game ahead of the Knicks. When Jason Tatum got hurt, there was a lot of people out there, including myself, that said, Boston might be taking the seat back this year because JT is out. A lot of people were saying, I don't know if Jaylen Brown can lead them. My man averaging almost 30 a season. 30 in the season. So yeah. Dark horse, Jaylen Brown for MVP. So those are my three choices. Cade Cunningham, Victor Wembanyama, and Jaylen Brown. Those are my picks for MVP. Now let's get into some boxing. The money team is back in effect. Floyd Money Mayweather has announced, yeah, he's only behind SGA and Luka in scoring. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I definitely think he should be in consideration for MVP. I absolutely believe he should. Absolutely. But yes, the money man, Floyd Money Mayweather, has announced that he is coming out of retirement. Floyd Money Mayweather is returning to boxing just days before his 49th birthday, which I think his birthday is, what's today, the 23rd? I think his birthday is, I want to say the 25th or 26th. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has announced that he will end his retirement and resume his professional boxing career after his spring 2026 boxing exhibition with Iron Mike Tyson. Mayweather has signed an exclusive agreement with CS1 Sports/Fight Sports as his promoter for the next stage of his career. I still have what it takes to set more records in the sport of boxing, Mayweather said in a written statement to ESPN. From my upcoming Mike Tyson event to my next professional fight afterwards, no one will generate a bigger gate, have a larger global broadcast audience, and generate more money with each event than my events. And I plan to keep doing it with my global media partner, CS1 Sports/Fight Sports. There you have it. There you have it. No, he's coming back professionally. After the exhibition fight, he's coming back professionally. Now, clearly, we know what this is about. This ain't got nothing to do with him being bored and he misses boxing. This ain't got nothing to do with it. Floyd need money. He need money. That's what this is about. This is not about, oh, for the love of boxing. No. I'm not going to say that he's broke. I'm not going to say Floyd is broke because his type of broke and my broke are two different things. So I'm not going to use that broke word, but he definitely need money. Let's keep it all the way 100. He need money. And that's why he's choosing to come back. And the exhibition fight, listen, let's keep it all the way 100. Nobody is interested in this exhibition fight with Mike Tyson. I know I'm not. And I'm a huge Floyd Mayweather fan. I was a Floyd Mayweather fan before he was Money Mayweather. I was a fan of his when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, Filthy Rich Records Floyd Mayweather. I was a fan of him since then. I didn't jump on the train when he became Money Mayweather. I've been riding with Floyd since back then. And obviously, in these past few years, he's done these exhibition fights, which I will admit I have not tuned into any of those exhibitions. The last fight of his I watched was the Conor McGregor. And honestly, I wasn't even jacking that one either. And the reason I wasn't is because, come on, you bigger than this. But again, his name is Money Mayweather. Whoever offers him that crazy bag, he getting in that ring. And he's about to get a big bag for this match with Mike Tyson because when you think about boxing, there's plenty of fighters, right? There's plenty of fighters that generate that much revenue. And the two that I can think of is Floyd Mayweather and Iron Mike Tyson. Say what you want. Love them or hate them. When it comes to bringing in money, them two, they break records. It don't matter how old Tyson is. It don't matter how many times he's been on a losing streak. When he is on the marquee, people are going to tune in. And now we are about to have two of the biggest stars in the history of boxing in the ring at one time. First of all, the weight difference is crazy. Soaking wet Mike Tyson is a little close to 220, right? A little over 220, right? Floyd 157, well, 147 to 154, that's usually what he is. So we talking welterweight, junior middleweight, and then obviously we know Tyson is a heavyweight. So that weight difference is crazy. Now, obviously, both of these dudes need money. Both of them. Obviously, we know what happened last year with Tyson when he took that fight with Jake Paul. Obviously, I knew he was going to lose. Like, there was people out there that really thought Tyson was going to win this fight. I knew he wasn't going to win. I knew he wasn't going to win. And the reason I knew he wasn't going to win was because look who was promoting it. Jake Paul. It was set up for him to beat Mike Tyson. Just go back and look at the fight, especially those first two rounds. Tyson was biting his glove so hard because he so wanted to rip his head off, but he couldn't. And that's why he was biting his glove, because he knew if I knock this young boy out, I ain't going to see my money. I ain't going to see my money. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Tyson losing this one too. We know that. We know that. That's why I'm not watching. That's why I'm not watching. Us as fans have to take a stand. We cannot allow these dudes to keep manipulating the sport of boxing. We can't. The one thing I give Jake Paul respect for, I don't respect him at all. And I'm glad Anthony Joshua put a lesson on him. Me personally, I wish he would have put him to sleep. Like, I wish he would have gave him that Pacquiao treatment that Marquez gave Pacquiao. Do y'all remember the fourth fight with Pacquiao and Marquez? Where it was at the end of the 6th round. Close to the end of the 6th round. Not even, no, it was the end of the 6th round. Marquez landed a flush straight hand to Pacquiao right before the bell rung. Comatose. And the ref said, that's it. Fight over. I was kind of hoping that Anthony Joshua would have did that to Jake Paul. Unfortunately, he didn't. That's the kind of beating I was hoping he would have got, but he didn't. The only respect I give Jake Paul when it comes to boxing is that he has given so many women an opportunity to make money. That's the only thing about him I respect, is that he's given women a platform to box. So whether it's on his card or just an event he's promoting, the women show out in these matches. So that's the only thing I give him respect for. Other than that, but yeah, I'm not tuning into this fight. So me personally, I don't care when it happens. I don't care where it happens. I'm not tuning in. I'm not tuning in. And as far as him coming back professionally, in order for you to come back professionally, there's only 3 names that's going to generate the money that he is going to be trying to cape for. There's only 3 names. There's only 3 names. A rematch with Pacquiao, because Pacquiao has said that he has been clamoring for this rematch for years. Okay? That fight happened 11 years ago, and Pacquiao is still clamoring for that rematch. But again, he's another one. He's another one that can generate a lot of revenue. A lot. So that's one name. Canelo is another name. And last but not least, he just retired recently. He has an undefeated record as well. Listen, if Floyd was to come back, well, ain't no if, because he already confirmed he's coming back. When Floyd comes back, there's only one person I want him to get in that ring with. It's not Pacquiao. It's not Canelo. It's Bud Crawford. That's who I want him to get in the ring with. Now, I get it. Bud just retired. He just said ain't enough money to get him to come back. I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit. Now, I get that he was on the pivot and he what was it? What's the guy's name that's on the pivot? Channing Crowder. He made a statement about 100-something mil, he'll come back and yada yada yada. And basically Bud called them out for basically like selling his soul or whatever. If the right money is offered to you, Bud, I'm sure you'll come back. I'm almost certain you'll come back. And your biggest payday will definitely be against Floyd Mayweather. That's the only fight that I would be interested in seeing Floyd in. I don't want to see a rematch with Canelo. I don't want to see a rematch with Pacquiao either. I done seen those matches already. And they happened so long ago, I'm not interested in them. It's not like they fought, like the first time they fought, it was like 2, 3, 5 years ago. He done fought Canelo 13 years ago. He done fought Pacquiao 11 years ago. I'm not interested in no rematch with these niggas. Now, Bud, on the other hand, I've never seen that matchup. Never. Now, the age difference might be an issue, which I don't think it should be an issue because I know a boxer out of Philly. The Executioner, Bernard Hopkins. This dude was fighting dudes much younger than him, and putting on clinics. That's why he is probably the oldest champ in the history of boxing. I'm freestyling this part, so I think that B Hop is probably the oldest champ in the history of boxing. Not heavyweight champ, champ period. I think George Foreman was the oldest, and then B Hop did it. I forgot exactly what year it was. I think he beat Tavares Cloud or some shit, but I think B Hop is the oldest champ in the history of boxing. No matter what the title was, I think he was the oldest to have a championship belt. I'm going to check that too as soon as I'm done. Definitely. Definitely. But yeah, I wish him well. I do. I wish him well. I know that undefeated streak means everything to him. What is he, 50-0? I understand that means everything to him. So if he wants to come back and put it on the line, I can respect that. I can respect it. But me personally, the person I want to see him with, the person I want to see him dancing with is Bud. It's not Pacquiao and it's not Canelo. It's Bud. That's the person I want to see him in the ring with. You talk about breaking records. That's the one. I think he's gonna do it with Pacquiao and Canelo too, but Bud got that momentum right now. He got that momentum right now. And again, like I said, he's undefeated too. So you got two dudes that are undefeated. Somebody's got to go. Who says that? Michael Buffer says that when two fighters are in the ring, somebody's has got to go. Some shit like that. Yeah, definitely. So when Floyd comes back, that's the matchup I want to see. Floyd and Bud. Money May versus Bud. That's what I want to see. Straight like that. Now, here we go with this one. The WNBA made enough money in 2025 to trigger revenue sharing for the first time in league history. The Women's National Basketball Players Association told ESPN Monday the 13 teams that played last season, 13 teams, will receive a total of $8 million to disperse to players. It's unclear how much revenue the league made last season or the amount needed to generate revenue sharing. The WNBAP did not disclose bank statements to ESPN, and the league declined to comment. Listen, it's time to give these girls their money. It's time to give these girls their money. And I'm so happy that they not budging. I'm so happy that they not budging. Do not accept what you're not deserving to get. So I'm also, if it comes to a strike, if it comes to a lockout, I'm all for it. Hence to why I haven't bought any WNBA tickets yet. Usually I already be having my games in the stash already. I usually, what is it? What is it? 40 plus games a year? Man, I'm usually at about 8 to 10 games a season. I haven't bought not one game. I haven't bought not one ticket yet. And not until a deal was reached. Until a deal was reached, I am not buying nothing. You ain't the only one, Sam. You ain't the only one. I said this once my broadcast started. I said I love women's basketball more than the men's basketball, pro and college. I said a few years ago, as God is my witness, I think it was the 2021 college basketball season. And I said in 2021, women's college basketball is going to take over college basketball very soon. And we are witnessing it right now. Right now, at this present moment, women's college basketball is leapfrogs better than men's college basketball. It's not even close. I get it. Duke doing their thing. Arizona doing their thing. Houston doing their thing. Michigan was doing their thing until they lost to Duke over the weekend. But women's college basketball is where it's at right now. Right now. Sarah Strong and AZ Fudd is killing it with UConn. South Carolina is on a revenge tour right now after losing to UConn in the national title game. They killing it right now. UCLA is killing it. Oh, Sam, we on the court, boy. I love me some Audie Crooks. I just think her defense need to get better because her defense is, oh, God, that defense is abysmal. Her defense is abysmal. But I love Audie Crooks. It's hard not to like her. It's hard not to. She seems like a very, very, very down to earth person. So much respect to baby girl Audie Crooks. Michaela Blake doing her thing in Vandy. Yeah. USC is going crazy. I wouldn't say they're going crazy, but Jazzy Davison is going crazy. She's going. I can't wait to see her and Juju next year together. Cause that parent next year gonna be bananas. Jazzy and Juju. That dynamic is gonna be bananas next year. Yeah, her defense. Yeah, her defense, man. That defense is not too good. Not too good at all. But yeah, you're right. Nobody can stop her. You absolutely right. Like I watch Iowa State a lot. And there's times I wish Audie would get the ball a little bit more. But unfortunately, Jada Williams sometimes be just throwing up these shots just to be throwing, like, she trigger happy. Where as soon as she get the ball, she want to dribble and shoot as opposed to throwing it in the paint to Audie Crooks because can't nobody stop baby girl down there. Can't nobody stop her down there. I get you want to get your points, but you got a powerful person in that paint. Get her the ball. Yeah, Jazzy is definitely going crazy. She's definitely. I really cannot wait to see her and Juju next year together. That's gonna be crazy. Oh, Olivia Miles. I cannot do this and not mention Olivia Miles. Because TCU, they're gonna be a force come tournament time. I'm excited for March Madness. I'm very much excited for March Madness. It can't get here quick enough. Shit, we got Unrivaled playoffs coming up. We got March Madness coming up. I'm gonna watch the men and the women's March Madness, but I would be remiss if I didn't say it's the women's side that I'm very much looking forward to. That's the one that's going to get my undivided attention. Women's college basketball has gotten my undivided attention for the past 5 years. For the past 5 years, they have gotten my undivided attention. I told niggas that the women is taking over. And everybody looked at me like I was stupid. And there's so many people, and some of them I grew up with, that used to dog women's basketball. But now all of a sudden they posting women's basketball on their page. You're welcome, because I tried to warn y'all, and you didn't listen. Didn't listen. Yep, it's gonna be crazy. Yes, it is definitely gonna be crazy. Definitely, it's definitely gonna be crazy. Obviously, I can't give my title matchup as of yet because we don't know how the bracket could play out. Now, if Carolina and UConn are on the opposite sides, then obviously that would be my that would be my national title matchup. But I have to hold off on that because it could be a scenario where UConn and South Carolina play in the Final Four, and I think that'd be a crime. I respect it, Uncle Dub. I respect it. I respect it. So when the brackets do commence, I think it's in the committee's best interest to make sure UConn and South Carolina are on opposite sides of that bracket. We cannot see that matchup in the Final Four. We need to see that matchup in the national title game. So we need to have them far away from each other because obviously both of them are going to be number one seeds. Let's get that out the way. Let's not have them in the same bracket to where they got to meet in the Final Four as opposed to the national title game. Because when it comes to national title games, the matchup is 1-1. Remember, Dawn Staley won it in 2021. 2021, she gave Gino his first national title loss. The man had been to 10 or 11 national title games, and he always cut the net when he was in that title game. Until 2021, when Dawn Staley gave him his first loss. We moved to last year, where UConn put belt to ass to South Carolina and Paige Becker's last game in UConn. So now the series is tied 1-1. We need a trilogy. And I think this is the year where we get the trilogy, as long as the committee keeps South Carolina and UConn away from each other in the bracket. Do not have them on the same side of the bracket when it comes to tournament time. Do not have them on the same bracket. Because I know with the men, you got East, you got West, you got South, you got Midwest. And then with the girls, they have their setup differently. Like they use like city names to represent, the rankings or whatever. But do not put UConn and South Carolina on the same accord. Shit, have UConn up here and have South Carolina on the other side. So that way we know in order for them to meet, in order for them to dance, it's going to be in the national title game. Not the Final Four, the national title game. But I enjoyed this. I'm going to bounce up off this right now. But before I go, ladies Sooners ain't no punks. No, they're not. Chavez is a problem. That girl's a problem. Aaliyah Chavez, she's the real deal. So, again, the SEC is tough, man. It's a lot of teams in the SEC. Like, that's the conference right there. It seems like the SEC runs things in football, obviously, college football, and it seems like they run things in women's college basketball, the SEC. Because those teams in the SEC are no joke. No joke. It's not a guaranteed win. Not for nobody. Even Carolina. Well, when they play those trash teams, it's guaranteed wins. But when they play those highly ranked teams in the SEC. Those aren't no easy games, yo. But yeah, man, it's time to roll. It's time to bounce. But before I go, I have to do this before I bounce. Yesterday, I had received some disturbing news that one of my, I would consider him a little brother because he was, the generation after me. I received word that he passed away unexpectedly a few days ago. So RIP to Junior, RIP AC. That's what they call him. I will always know him as Junior. Him and his brother, him and his big brother Jason, that was like my best friend growing up. And obviously he, looked up to us and stuff like that. And he was the generation after us. So I always looked to him as a little brother. So to hear that news that he had passed unexpectedly, I'm not gonna lie to you, definitely made me feel away. So before I bounce, it's only right that I give a moment of silence to my little bro, Junior, AC. So we are going to do a 10-second moment of silence for my little bro. RIP Junior. But appreciate that, Sam. Appreciate that. But I'm going to bounce out of this. Brother is getting hungry, so I'm going to put some burgers in the air fryer and get that thing percolating before the real meal later on tonight. But thank y'all to everybody who tuned in. Thank those who gave me some feedback as well. That's fun. That's fun to have some engagement with people in the chat. So I definitely appreciate that. Again, I'm on vacation for a week, so who knows? I might do another live before I go back to work. Who knows? But again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I am almost at 900 subs. Come on, help me out, goddammit. But also hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded to YouTube, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. In the meantime, in between time, like the video, share this video once it's uploaded. Well, I mean, it's streaming right now and I'm about to end it. But, when you go back to the channel or whatever, share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. So once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. To anybody that is watching this, that is in the tri-state area along with me, y'all be safe out there. If you don't need to be out, well, I mean, they've lifted the travel ban, so you could probably go outside now, but just be mindful, be safe out there. I mean, I don't think the snow was that crazy. I mean, they was talking like this was going to be like the blizzard of 96. It was not like the blizzard of 96. I remember that 96 blizzard, and we was out of school for a whole week. For a whole week, we was out. So this blizzard was nothing like 1996. I mean, the mayor just announced a few hours ago that schools will be open. These parents ain't letting their kids go to school. That ain't happening. That's not happening. I was all for a remote learning day, but to have them go to school, nah, they not letting no kids go to school, man. They not letting. Listen, the only way these parents that these parents is letting their kids go to school is if they trying to have a little sex session. That's the only way they letting them go to school. And who knows? They might not even let them go to school. They might just do it even with the kids in the house. Who knows? But again, I'm out for everybody that's in the tri-state area, which is New York, Jersey, Connecticut. I mean, Philly technically is not the tri-state area, but they are our next door neighbors. So everybody be safe out there. Catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. I'm out of here. And again, RIP to my little bro Junior, and condolences to the whole Coles family. Y'all know y'all family to me, so I love y'all, and thoughts and prayers to y'all. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. I'm out of here.